Jobs that will disappear by 2040. Are you prepared for the future? Imagine waking up one day and finding out your job no longer exists. With the rapid rise of automation and AI, that could be the reality for millions of people in the next 2 decades. From drivers to cashiers and even accountants, no industry is completely safe. In today's video, we're breaking down 15 jobs that are most at risk of disappearing by 2040, and you won't believe which ones are on the list. Welcome back to the channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. In today's episode, we're diving into the future of work. As technology evolves, many jobs we're familiar with today will either disappear or change drastically over the next 20 years. Automation, artificial intelligence, and emerging technologies are reshaping industries at an unprecedented pace. Whether you're in one of these industries or thinking about your next career move, it's crucial to stay informed. We'll explore which jobs are most at risk, which new opportunities are on the rise, and how you can future-proof your career. Let's get started. Let's break down 15 jobs that will likely vanish by 2040. And what that means for you. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more insights into the future of work and technology. Drivers. From truck drivers to Uber drivers, anyone behind the wheel for a living could soon be replaced. Autonomous vehicles are becoming more advanced, and companies like Tesla and Waymo are leading the charge. Once self-driving technology is perfected, human drivers may no longer be necessary, as autonomous vehicles will be able to operate around the clock without brakes. Governments and industries are already preparing for this transition. Farming is becoming more automated every year. Machines, drones, and AI-driven systems are already replacing much of the manual labor traditionally associated with agriculture. By 2040, it's expected that only a small group of highly trained specialists will be needed to manage food production, making this one of the jobs most likely to shrink. Printers and publishers. With digital media dominating the landscape, traditional printing and publishing jobs are becoming obsolete. Newspapers, magazines, and even books are increasingly consumed online. Unless you're working in digital media, printing and publishing may be industries of the past by 2040. Cashiers. Self-checkout machines are becoming more common, and Amazon's cashierless stores are setting a new trend. Soon, most retail transactions could be handled by automated systems, eliminating the need for human cashiers altogether. As this technology expands, cashier jobs may vanish completely. Travel agents. With platforms like Expedia and Airbnb making it easier than ever to book flights, accommodations, and experiences online, traditional travel agents are becoming less relevant. Most people now prefer to plan their own trips through apps and websites, which offer better deals and convenience, making this job another one at risk of disappearing. Manufacturing workers. The manufacturing industry has already seen a huge shift toward automation. Robots and machines now perform much of the repetitive assembly line work. As AI improves, even more manufacturing jobs will be automated, leaving only specialized roles for humans to operate and maintain the machinery. Dispatchers AI is now handling dispatch tasks across many industries, from emergency services to ride-hailing apps like Uber. Algorithms are faster and more efficient, making the role of the dispatcher less necessary. In the coming years, automated systems will likely take over all aspects of dispatching. Waiters and bartenders. While some level of human interaction will always be valued in dining experiences, automation is creeping into restaurants and bars. Robots are already being tested to prepare drinks, and tablets are replacing waiters for taking orders in some locations. As this technology becomes more widespread, fewer human waitstaff will be needed. Bank tellers. With the rise of online banking and ATMs, most people no longer need to visit a physical bank. As digital banking continues to evolve, the role of the bank teller is fading. In the future, almost all banking services could be handled via apps and websites, leaving this job at risk of extinction. Military pilots and soldiers. Drones are already replacing human pilots, and autonomous technology is making even ground troops less necessary. While there will always be a need for specialized forces, much of the military is moving toward unmanned vehicles and AI-driven strategies, reducing the need for human soldiers on the front lines. Fast food workers. The fast food industry is turning to automation in response to rising wage demands. Kiosks are replacing cashiers, and machines capable of preparing food are being tested in several locations. By 2040, it's likely that most fast food jobs will be automated, with fewer opportunities for human workers in this industry. Telemarketers. The days of cold calls are numbered. Digital ads and AI-driven marketing are far more effective than traditional telemarketing, which is becoming obsolete. As companies invest more in data-driven advertising, the need for telemarketers will continue to decline. Accountants and tax preparers. AI and automation are making accounting and tax preparation faster, cheaper, and more accurate. As software becomes more sophisticated, human accountants may find themselves competing with AI programs that can handle financial data processing with ease. Many roles in this field are likely to vanish. Stock traders. Automated trading algorithms now dominate the stock market. These bots can analyze data, predict trends, and execute trades in fractions of a second, leaving traditional stock traders behind. Advanced AI models are even learning to anticipate market behavior with minimal human input. By 2040, human traders may only represent a small fraction of the market, as automation takes over entirely, reshaping the financial landscape and requiring new skills to remain competitive. Construction workers. Technology is transforming construction. Robots are now capable of tasks like bricklaying, and 3D printing technology is being used to build structures more efficiently. Drones are also playing a key role in site inspections and mapping, speeding up processes significantly. As these innovations develop, construction jobs that rely on manual labor could disappear, with only highly specialized roles remaining. Adaptation and upskilling will be crucial for workers to remain relevant in this rapidly changing industry. Conclusion. As technology continues to evolve, it's clear that many of the jobs we know today will disappear or change significantly in the next 20 years. While this might seem unsettling, it also presents an opportunity for those who are willing to adapt and learn new skills. What's your prediction? Which job do you think will disappear next? Let us know in the comments below. Call to action. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more insights on the future of work and technology. We've also handpicked some videos we think you'll love, so check those out next. Stay ahead of the curve, and we'll see you in the next one.
The world's richest individuals, where charismatic yet controversial characters like Elon Musk play the rock stars. Bernard Arnault moves with the elegance of aristocrats. And Jeff Bezos orchestrates Amazon's global takeover like a tech titan symphony. An unexpected hero is quietly queuing up for the #1 spot on the list for the wealthiest person on the planet, Jensen Huang. NVIDIA's maestro visionary poised to become the kingmaker of the coming AI revolution. All the while, he's smiling to the bank as he changes the world and his wallet one chip at a time. Since 2020, Huang, in the tech world's version of a Cinderella story, has been on a turbocharged ride that will likely park him at the top of the world's richest list by 2030. With a net worth already clocking in at $64.2 billion, thanks to NVIDIA's eye-watering $2.1 trillion valuation, Huang is seizing the throne of the AI and graphics chip revolution. His strategic mastery and technological foresight haven't gone unnoticed. In 2021, he earned a spot in Time 100, Time magazine's yearly roundup of the globe's most impactful personalities. And he's sure enjoying the fruits of his digitally infused labor, living the high life in a sleek 11,000 square foot palace in San Francisco's ritzy Billionaires Row. Huang's chip plateau isn't just any swanky crib. It's a fortress of modernity with 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and amenities fit for a gregarious giant in the graphics space. It's also got a movie theater for the family's viewing pleasure, a wine cellar that could make Dionysus weep. Plus, it throws in postcard-perfect snapshots of the Golden Gate Bridge and Alcatraz Island for free. And inside, it's all about refined elegance. decor and design that scream 21st century mega mogul. Adding a touch of humanity to this tech titan's narrative, meet Lori, Huang's partner since their lab partner days at Oregon State University. Together with their two children, Spencer and Madison, they form a formidable force behind the scenes. While Spencer dabbles in nightlife with a Taipei bar that snagged a spot on Forbes' top 50 in Asia, Madison is charting her own course in the family empire as the product marketing manager for NVIDIA's Omniverse, a venture that sounds like it's straight out of sci-fi. But the Huang family's legacy isn't just about wealth accumulation, it's about giving back. Their foundation pours resources into public health, STEM education, and higher learning, illuminating the path for countless aspiring minds in the California Bay Area. The Jensen and Lori Huang Collaborative Innovation Complex at Oregon State University stands as a testament to their commitment to fostering collaborative research and education, ensuring a brighter future for generations to come. First off, picture a world where the wealthiest individual isn't peddling clothes, cars, or rockets to space. Nope, it's someone who's crafting the brains inside computers and video games. Spoiler alert, that someone is Jensen Huang. By 2030, he's projected to rule the wealth chart for several key reasons. Let's talk numbers. Over the past decade, NVIDIA's financial performance under Huang's guidance has been nothing short of spectacular. From a solid revenue of $4.13 billion in 2014, they've skyrocketed to a mind-blowing $26.9 billion by 2023. That's the kind of growth that spells financial dominance in neon letters. And Huang's personal net worth? Well, it's soared to over $60 billion in just a few years. But here's where it gets really interesting. While billionaires like Arnault and Musk are reigning in industries that might face slower growth in the AI revolution, NVIDIA is sitting pretty in the fast lane. Think about it. As digital transformation becomes integral to everything from self-driving cars to advanced medical diagnostics, the demand for NVIDIA's technology is only going to skyrocket. And Huang isn't just resting on his laurels. Nope, he's diving headfirst into cutting-edge technologies like quantum computing and deep learning. These aren't just buzzwords. They're the future of computing power and efficiency. And guess who's leading the charge? You got it, NVIDIA. Now let's put this into perspective. 10 years ago, Arnault was dominating the luxury goods market with a net worth of around $35 billion. Under his leadership, LVMH made a cool €30 billion in 2014. Fast forward to 2023, and LVMH's earnings had jumped to a jaw-dropping $86 billion. That's nearly triple the growth rate, showcasing Arnault's wide influence and market control. But here's the kicker. While Arnault was making waves in luxury goods, Huang was busy revolutionizing the tech world. Guess what? His wealth surged right alongside NVIDIA's success. That's the power of foresight and innovation, folks. Jensen Huang's rise with NVIDIA to other heavy hitters in the wealth game. While luxury mogul Bernard Arnault's empire boasts a hefty $190 billion, Huang's NVIDIA has been on a meteoric rise. Starting at $4.13 billion in revenue in 2014, NVIDIA skyrocketed to $26.9 billion by 2023, a jaw-dropping 6x increase, nearly double that of Arnault's LVMH. And here's the kicker. NVIDIA's dominance in AI and gaming sectors promises exponential growth in the years to come, outpacing traditional luxury markets. Now, let's talk about Elon Musk. While Musk's ventures are undeniably innovative, they come with a level of unpredictability. From Tesla to his space projects, Musk's financial strategies can be as volatile as a roller coaster ride. On the other hand, Jensen Huang's steady hand at NVIDIA paints a different picture, one of consistent growth and strategic vision. In the fast-paced world of tech, where innovation reigns supreme, Huang's approach seems poised for long-term success. And then there's Jeff Bezos, the titan behind Amazon. With a fortune of $161 billion and Amazon's revenues nearing $470 billion in 2021, Bezos has certainly made his mark. But with Bezos stepping down as CEO and diversifying his investments, the trajectory of his wealth accumulation may see a more gradual incline. Meanwhile, Huang and NVIDIA are at the forefront of the AI revolution, primed for explosive growth in the coming years. Born on February 17, 1963 in Taiwan, Huang's journey is a testament to ambition, perseverance, and triumph over adversity. But how did this son of Taiwan rise to become a dominant force in the tech world? Well, let's rewind to the 1960s, a time when the tech landscape was vastly different from what we know today. Huang's early years were marked by humble beginnings and a thirst for knowledge. From a young age, he has displayed a keen interest in technology and innovation, laying the groundwork for his future endeavors. As he grew older, Huang's passion for technology only intensified. He pursued his education with fervor, eventually earning a degree in electrical engineering from Oregon State University. It was here that the seeds of his future success were planted, as he honed his skills and nurtured his entrepreneurial spirit. But Huang's journey was far from easy. Like many immigrants, he faced his fair share of challenges and setbacks along the way. Yet, through sheer determination and grit, he persevered, refusing to let obstacles stand in the way of his dreams. And then in the early 1990s, Huang's life took a pivotal turn. Armed with a vision and a drive to succeed, he co-founded NVIDIA, a decision that would change the course of his life and the tech industry forever. From its humble beginnings in Silicon Valley, NVIDIA quickly rose to prominence, thanks in no small part to Huang's visionary leadership. Under his guidance, the company became a powerhouse in the world of graphics and AI, revolutionizing the way we interact with technology, shaping the digital landscape. But what sets Huang apart from other tech luminaries is not just his business acumen or financial success. It's his unwavering commitment to innovation and his relentless pursuit of excellence. Throughout his career, he has remained at the forefront of technological advancements, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible and inspiring others to do the same. The Huang surname isn't just a name, it's a byword for influence and achievement in Chinese and Taiwanese society. From dynastic scholars to revolutionary heroes, the Huang family has left an indelible mark on history. And at the forefront of this legacy stands Jensen Huang, a titan in his own right, destined to shape the future of technology. Born in the early 1960s in Taiwan, a time of economic ferment and social transformation, Huang's childhood was marked by the collision of tradition and modernity. Against this backdrop, his family made the bold decision to seek a brighter future in the United States, eventually settling in Tacoma, Washington. But the road to success was far from smooth. Huang faced numerous challenges, from navigating a new language to overcoming cultural barriers. Yet with his mother's ingenious teaching methods and his own fiery determination, he forged ahead, embracing his new identity as Jensen, a savvy branding move that would serve him well in the corridors of Silicon Valley. Education was paramount in the Huang household, with Huang's parents instilling in him a relentless pursuit of excellence. And excel he did, distinguishing himself academically and demonstrating a keen aptitude for strategy and competition, traits that would prove invaluable in his future career. But Huang's story is not just one of individual triumph, it's also a tale of family ties and rivalries. Enter Dr. Lisa Su, the dynamic CEO of AMD and Huang's second uncle. Their familial connections adds a personal twist to the competitive saga unfolding in the world of AI chips, where AMD and NVIDIA vie for supremacy. The rivalry between AMD and NVIDIA isn't just about business, it's a reflection of the fierce competition driving innovation in the tech industry. NVIDIA's record revenues and AI chip sales have propelled them to the forefront of the generative AI boom, where AMD diligently works to fortify its position in the AI domain. And beneath the corporate veneer lies a personal dimension to this rivalry. Su's journey from Taiwan to the pinnacle of AMD mirrors Huang's rise to prominence, underscoring the fusion of intellect, strategic acumen, and unwavering leadership that defines both leaders. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. The goldmine of knowledge about how Africa's wealthiest billionaires rake in their cash, brought to you by none other than Forbes. Buckle up because we're about to unravel the secrets behind the fortunes of Africa's richest moguls. Now, picture this. The fortunes of Africa's elite have been on a roller coaster ride over the past year. But guess what? They're bouncing back, folks. That's right. After a slight dip, these titans of industry are reclaiming their spots at the top of the financial food chain. While they might not have reached their all-time highs from 2022 just yet, they're certainly inching their way back up. So who are these money magicians? Well, let me break it down for you. According to the latest Forbes list, the top 20 billionaires in Africa are sitting pretty on a combined wealth of $82.4 billion. Hold on to your hats, because that's a cool $900 million more than last year. But here's the kicker. A big chunk of that increase can be chalked up to the return of a familiar face, Nigeria's own Femi Otedola, making a grand comeback after disappearing from the scene since 2017. Now, let's take a peek at the leaderboard, shall we? South Africa takes the lead with a whopping 6 spots on the list, followed closely by Egypt with 5 and Nigeria with 4. But hey, let's not forget about the underdogs. Algeria, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe each boast a billionaire of their own, while Morocco proudly claims 2 seats at the table. It's a true melting pot of wealth, folks. So, who's strutting their stuff at the top of the billionaire pyramid in 2024? Coming in at number 5, we've got none other than Mike Adenuga. Hailing from Nigeria, Adenuga is a force to be reckoned with as the country's second richest man. But wait, there's more. He's not just second best, he's double dipping in the billionaire pool. Now that's what I call a double whammy of success. Mike Adenuga, a powerhouse in both telecommunications and oil production, this Nigerian mogul has been making waves with his mobile phone network Globacom, which boasts a staggering 60 million subscribers. Talk about reaching the masses. Otanuga's empire extends even further with the construction of Glow 1, a colossal 6,100-meter submarine internet cable stretching all the way to the UK via Ghana and Portugal. Oh, and let's not forget about his oil exploration outfit, Con Oil Producing, which is blazing trails with operations across 6 oil blocks in the Nairo Delta. With Otanuga at the helm, it's no wonder his wealth continues to soar to new heights. Next on our list is Nassef Nasser Suisse, a titan of investment and a proud member of Egypt's wealthiest family. With a jaw-dropping net worth of $8.7 billion, Suisse is no stranger to the big leagues. In December 2020, he made headlines with his savvy investment moves, snagging a 5% stake in the New York-listed firm Madison Square Garden Sports, the proud owners of the NBA Knicks and the NHL Rangers. But wait, there's more. Suisse isn't content with just one ace up his sleeve. He also holds a nearly 6% stake in the German sportswear giant Adidas. Let's not forget about OCI, his brainchild and one of the world's largest nitrogen fertilizer producers, with operations spanning across Texas and Iowa. With Suisse calling the shots, it's clear that his financial empire knows no bounds. Now let's turn our attention to Nicky Oppenheimer and the illustrious Oppenheimer family, a name synonymous with the glittering world of diamonds. As the heir to the De Beers diamond fortune, Nicky Oppenheimer continued his family's legacy with gusto. For 85 years, the Oppenheimers held sway over the diamond trade, but it was Nicky who truly cemented their place in history. In a bold move in 2001, he took the reins and steered De Beers into private territory, securing its status as a powerhouse in the industry. But the saga doesn't end there. In 2012, Nicky made waves once again by selling his 40% stake in the firm to mining giant Anglo American for a jaw-dropping $5.1 billion in cash. Talk about a diamond-studded payday. Nicky Oppenheimer. Back in 2014, Oppenheimer decided to spread his wings and soar into the world of aviation, founding Fireblade Aviation in the bustling city of Johannesburg. Specializing in chartered flights, this venture catapulted Oppenheimer even further into the realms of success. But that's not all. When it comes to land ownership, Oppenheimer isn't just playing small. He's got a whopping 720 square miles of conservation land under his belt, spanning across South Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe, and beyond. Now that's what I call a real estate empire with a cause. Now let's shift our gaze to the man who's been making waves in the world of luxury goods, Johan Rupert and the illustrious Rupert family. Hailing from South Africa, Rupert is the mastermind behind some of the most coveted brands in the luxury market. But what sets him apart from the rest? Well, for starters, he's not content with just a slice of the pie. He's holding on tight to the whole darn bakery. With a keen eye for luxury, Rupert has solidified his empire with a diverse portfolio of brands that leave consumers clamoring for more. From high-end watches to exquisite jewelry, his influence knows no bounds. So what's his secret to success? Well, you just have to stick around to find out. Coming in hot at the number 2 spot this year is none other than Johan Rupert. With a net worth of $10.1 billion, Rupert might have seen a slight dip from last year's figures. But hey, who's counting when you're still rolling in billions? As the mastermind behind iconic brands like Cartier and Montblanc, but here's the kicker. This isn't Rupert's first rodeo in the world of wealth. In fact, his journey began way back in 1998, when he orchestrated the spin-off of assets from Remgro Limited, a company founded by his father Anton in the 1940s. But wait, there's more. Rupert isn't content with just one feather in his cap. He's got his fingers in multiple pies, with a 7% stake in the diversified investment firm Remgro, which he also chairs, and a hefty 26% ownership of Rayet, an investment holding company based in Luxembourg. Rupert's influence stretches far and wide. Whether it's calling the shots in the boardroom or making strategic investment moves, this billionaire extraordinaire knows how to make his mark in the world of finance. So what's the secret to Rupert's success? Well, folks, you'll just have to stick around to find out. From luxury brands to investment ventures, he's a true visionary who's redefining the meaning of wealth. So grab your popcorn and settle in, because you're about to witness the power and prestige of Africa's richest billionaires in action. Leading the pack as the coveted number 1 spot is none other than Aliko Dangote, a name synonymous with wealth and success. With a net worth of $13.9 billion, Dangote remains supreme as Africa's richest individual, and he's been holding on to that title for a whopping 13 years straight. But who exactly is Aliko Dangote, you ask? Well, let me break it down for you. Dangote is the mastermind behind Dangote Cement, the largest cement producer on the entire continent. Talk about laying down the foundation for success. With a staggering 85% ownership of publicly traded Dangote Cement, Dangote isn't just a businessman, he's a bona fide powerhouse in the world of industry. But that's not all. Dangote's empire extends even further with his foray into fertilizers. After years of development, his fertilizer plant in Nigeria finally kicked into gear in March 2022, adding yet another feather to his cap. And if that wasn't enough, Dangote is gearing up to make waves in the oil industry with the launch of his very own Dangote refinery, set to start refining operations in 2024. With his sights set on even greater heights, it's no wonder Dangote's fortune continues to soar, climbing by a cool $400 million this year alone. Now let's switch gears and shine a spotlight on Dangote's philanthropic efforts. As a vocal opponent of fracking in the Kuu region of South Africa, where he owns land, Dangote isn't just about making money. He's about making a difference. By taking a stand against harmful practices, he's showing the world that true success isn't just measured in dollars and cents, but in the positive impact we leave on our planet. So what's the secret to Dangote's enduring success? Well, folks, it all boils down to one word: vision. With a keen eye for opportunity and an unwavering determination to make his dreams a reality, Dangote has cemented his place in history as a true titan of industry. From cement to fertilizers to oil, there's no limit to what this billionaire mogul can achieve. A tantalizing glimpse into the lives of Africa's richest billionaires and the secrets behind their staggering fortunes. From cement to philanthropy, these titans of industry are rewriting the rules of wealth and leaving an indelible mark on the world stage. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.